Welcome to 50 States Unlocked, the series where we journey across America, one state at a time. And today, we're unlocking California. From the crashing waves of Big Sur to the star-studded streets of Hollywood, from tech empires in Silicon Valley to the ancient silence of Yosemite's granite walls. This isn't just a state. It's an idea, a place of dreams, diversity, innovation, and some truly bizarre laws. Buckle up. This is California Unlocked. Today, we're exploring one of the most geographically diverse places in the world, the great state of California. Mountains, deserts, beaches, and forests. California's geography is as vast and varied as its culture. Let's unlock the land that defines the Golden State. First, the mountains. The mighty Sierra Nevada stretches across eastern California, home to Lake Tahoe, Yosemite National Park, and Mount Whitney, the highest peak in the contiguous United States. To the north, the Cascade Range adds volcanic drama, with Lassen Peak standing tall. Out west, the coastal ranges run alongside the Pacific, creating rolling hills and famous wine valleys. Now, let's head to the deserts. Southern California is home to two major desert regions, the Mojave Desert and the Colorado Desert. You'll find iconic landscapes like Joshua Tree National Park, with bizarre rock formations and twisted trees. And the Salton Sea, a salty inland lake sitting below sea level, surrounded by surreal desert vibes. The coastline. California's coastline stretches over 800 miles, from the cool, rugged cliffs of the north to the warm, sandy beaches of SoCal. Along the way, you'll pass world-famous spots like Big Sur, Santa Cruz, Santa Monica, and Malibu. This coastline shapes California's climate, culture, and economy, and is a huge reason why millions call this state home. In the heart of the state lies the Central Valley, one of the most fertile agricultural regions on Earth. Stretching nearly 450 miles, this massive flatland grows a third of the nation's produce. It's surrounded by mountains on both sides and watered by rivers like the Sacramento and San Joaquin. California's breadbasket lives here. Now for the forests. California is home to some of the tallest and oldest trees on the planet. The redwoods in the north scrape the sky, while the ancient sequoias in the Sierra Nevada feel like something out of a fairy tale. Forests cover over 30% of the state, with national parks and wilderness areas throughout. Nature lovers, this is paradise. California has it all. Literally, Mediterranean climates in the coastal regions, alpine snow in the mountains, arid deserts inland, cool, wet forests in the far north. It's one of the few places where you can surf in the morning and ski in the afternoon. This variety makes California unique and incredibly livable. From the Pacific coast to the peaks of the Sierra, California geography is a natural masterpiece. Its landscapes don't just shape the state, they shape the way people live, work, and dream. Now, we're unlocking the fascinating history of California. From ancient tribal lands to Spanish missions, gold rushes to tech revolutions, California's past is rich, diverse, and absolutely iconic. Let's travel through time and uncover how the Golden State was forged. Long before it was called California, this land was home to over 100 Native American tribes, including the Chumash, Miwok, and Yurok. They lived off the land, hunting, fishing, and gathering along the coasts, rivers, and valleys. Their cultures, languages, and spiritual traditions are still alive today, woven into the fabric of the state. In 1542, Spanish explorer Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo became the first European to set foot in California. By the late 1700s, Spanish missions dotted the coast, 21 in total, built by Franciscan monks to convert native peoples and expand Spanish control. After Mexico won independence from Spain in 1821, California became a Mexican territory, marked by vast ranchos and adobe towns. In 1848, everything changed. Gold was discovered at Sutter's Mill, and the world came running. By 1849, thousands of 49ers flooded in, seeking fortune in rivers and hills. The gold rush transformed California overnight. Booming towns, railroads, and ports sprang to life. By 1850, California became the 31st state, just 2 years after the discovery. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, California exploded with opportunity. The Transcontinental Railroad connected it to the east. Agriculture thrived in the Central Valley, and cities like San Francisco, Los Angeles, and San Diego grew fast. By the early 20th century, the film industry was born in Hollywood, and California's image went global. During World War II, California became a defense hub, with shipyards, aircraft factories, and military bases. After the war, millions moved west. The suburbs grew, highways expanded, and the dream of California life became real for many. This era set the stage for a new kind of growth. In the second half of the 20th century, California transformed again. Silicon Valley emerged as the global center of innovation, home to giants like Apple, Google, and Intel. Meanwhile, California also became a leader in environmentalism, education, and cultural change. From civil rights to pop culture, California kept shaping the world. From tribal lands to tech empires, gold rushes to green revolutions, California's history is one of ambition, resilience, and reinvention. We're unlocking the cities, the heartbeats of the Golden State. From tech capitals to cultural powerhouses, let's discover what makes California's cities so unforgettable. First stop, Los Angeles, the city of angels. With over 4 million people, L is a sprawling, sun-soaked metropolis. It's the global capital of film and entertainment, but also a leader in aerospace, tech, and international trade. You've seen the Hollywood sign, but there's more, like Griffith Observatory, Venice Beach, and the Walk of Fame. LA is where languages, cultures, and dreams collide. It's a city of ambition and artistry. Next up, San Francisco, known for foggy mornings, cable cars, and the Golden Gate Bridge. It's a hub of history and innovation, a place where tech meets activism. The city is shaped by its proximity to Silicon Valley, but also by its legacy in civil rights and counterculture. Check out landmarks like Alcatraz, Chinatown, and the Painted Ladies. It's one of America's most iconic and progressive cities. Now, we travel south to San Diego, right near the border with Mexico. San Diego blends cultures seamlessly. It's laid back, outdoorsy, and always sunny. It's a military stronghold, a biotech hotspot, and a beach lover's paradise. You'll love Balboa Park, the famous zoo, and scenic spots like La Jolla and Coronado. San Diego is easygoing, but never boring. Now, let's move inland to Sacramento, the state capital. It's where California's laws are written and policies are born. But it's also rich with gold rush history and modern farm-to-fork cuisine. Take a stroll through old Sacramento or visit the California state capital. It's a growing city with a small-town heart and a lot of influence. Finally, San Jose, the unofficial capital of Silicon Valley. It's home to tech giants, startups, and some of the brightest minds on the planet. The economy here thrives on innovation, and the city boasts one of the highest median incomes in the country. Explore the Tech Interactive Museum, Santana Row, and yes, a haunted mansion, the Winchester Mystery House. San Jose is where the future is being built today. From LA's entertainment empire to San Francisco's revolutionary spirit. From San Diego's coastal calm to Sacramento's political pulse. In San Jose's tech-forward energy, California's cities are each their own universe. Together, they power the Golden State. We're heading west to explore some of the most iconic, awe-inspiring, and unforgettable places in the Golden State. From coastal drives to mountain highs, California is packed with places that leave you breathless. Let's unlock California's most beloved destinations. First up, Yosemite, a crown jewel of the national park system. Towering granite cliffs, thunderous waterfalls, and ancient sequoia trees that stretch toward the sky. Whether you're hiking to Half Dome, snapping photos in tunnel view, or just breathing in the crisp mountain air, Yosemite is nature on full display. Next, San Francisco and the iconic Golden Gate Bridge. Painted in international orange, this stunning structure is more than just a photo op. It's a symbol of California's spirit, bold, daring, and beautiful. While you're in the city, visit Fisherman's Wharf, ride a cable car, and explore Alcatraz Island. San Francisco's fog may roll in fast, but its charm never fades. Now buckle up for one of the most scenic drives in the world. Highway 1 through Big Sur. Cliffs that drop into crashing waves, redwoods that touch the clouds, and winding roads that feel like a dream. Stop at McWay Falls, grab a bite in Carmel, and don't forget your camera, because every turn is a postcard. For a dose of magic, head to Anaheim, home of the original Disneyland. Since 1955, it's been a place where imagination comes alive. Whether you're meeting Mickey, flying through space, or strolling down Main Street U, Disneyland is a place where kids of all ages smile bigger. And right next door, California Adventure brings a modern twist to classic fun. Craving something otherworldly? Joshua Tree delivers. This desert wonderland is where two ecosystems meet, the Mojave and the Colorado. The result? Alien rock formations, twisted trees, and sunsets that look like paintings. It's a favorite for hikers, climbers, stargazers, and dreamers. Back to the coast for classic California beach vibes. Santa Monica's pier is pure fun, with a Ferris wheel, street performers, and ocean views. Just down the boardwalk is Venice Beach, where artists, athletes, and free spirits create a one-of-a-kind atmosphere. Whether you're biking the Strand or watching the sunset, this is California cool at its finest. Looking for mountains, lakes, and snow? Lake Tahoe is your year-round escape. In the winter, ski the slopes. In summer, paddle, hike, or just chill by the water. It's a perfect mix of adventure and relaxation, straddling the California-Nevada line. From wild parks to world-famous landmarks, California is filled with unforgettable places. Whether you're climbing cliffs in Yosemite or strolling a boardwalk at sunset, there's something here for every kind of traveler. Now we're diving into the numbers that make California a true giant. Its population. From megacities to mountain towns, California is a mosaic of millions. But just how many people live here? And what makes this population so unique? Let's break it down. California is the most populous state in the United States, with nearly 39 million residents. That means 1 in every 8 Americans lives in California. If it were a country, California would rank among the top 40 most populous nations on Earth, just ahead of Canada, and about the same size as Poland. Most Californians live in urban areas, especially along the coast. The Los Angeles metro area alone is home to over 13 million people. The San Francisco Bay Area? Around 7 million. Other major population hubs include San Diego, Sacramento, and Fresno, each with their own unique culture and community. California's population isn't just large. It's incredibly diverse. It's home to people from every corner of the world, with over 220 languages spoken. No single ethnic group makes up a majority, and the state has the largest Latino, Asian, and immigrant populations in the U.S. This diversity shapes everything from food and music to politics and innovation. California has seen rapid growth over the past century, but in recent years that growth has slowed. Why? High housing costs, economic shifts, and migration to other states. Still, California remains a magnet for talent, from tech entrepreneurs to artists, students, and dreamers from across the globe. So, what does California's population tell us? That it's not just the most populated state, it's also one of the most dynamic, diverse, and forward-looking. We're diving deep into the culture of California, a state that doesn't just follow trends. It sets them. From global pop culture to local flavor, California is a cultural kaleidoscope that reflects the world and redefines it. Let's unlock the lifestyle, legacy, and energy that make California, California. California is one of the most diverse places on Earth, home to people from over 200 countries, speaking over 220 languages. It's a state where global traditions meet in everyday life, from the food we eat, to the holidays we celebrate, to the languages spoken on the street. This diversity doesn't divide, it defines California's identity. California is the heartbeat of global entertainment. Hollywood isn't just a place, it's a brand. From classic films to TikTok stars, California sets the tone for music, fashion, film, and trends. Los Angeles produces more than movies. It produces culture that travels the world. Hungry? Good, because California is a foodie's dream. You'll find world-class sushi in LA, authentic tacos in San Diego, farm-to-table cuisine in Napa, and fusion dishes you can't find anywhere else. Why? Because the culture here blends flavors from every corner of the globe, served fresh with a side of California cool. Art is everywhere in California. Street murals in San Francisco, jazz festivals in Monterey, indie bands in Silver Lake, tech-inspired installations in Silicon Valley. It's a place where creativity is currency, and people are encouraged to experiment, express, and explore. California isn't just one culture. It's hundreds. Surfers ride waves in Malibu. Skaters own Venice Beach. Silicon Valley techies code in cafes. And outdoor lovers hike, bike, and camp across the state. Whether you're into wellness, fitness, fashion, tech, or vintage vinyl, there's a scene here for you. California is also a cradle of change. From the free speech movement in Berkeley to LGBTQ plus rights in San Francisco to climate activism and education reform. California is a place where people raise their voices and shape the future. It's not just progressive, it's passionate. So what is California culture? It's diverse, expressive, bold, and free. It's in what we wear, what we create, what we fight for, and how we live, laugh, and connect. Now, we're unlocking the powerhouse economy of the one and only California. It's more than beaches and movie sets. This state is a global economic giant, with influence that stretches far beyond its borders. Let's break down how California became the fifth largest economy in the world. California's economy is massive, producing over $4 trillion in GDP. If it were its own country, California would rank just behind Germany in size. It's a land of industries, tech, entertainment, agriculture, manufacturing, tourism, and beyond. Let's start with tech. Silicon Valley, just south of San Francisco, is home to tech giants like Apple, Google, Meta, and Intel. It's the birthplace of the digital age, where startups grow into empires and innovation never sleeps. Billions are invested here every year, fueling California's lead in software, AI, biotech, and green energy. Next, lights, camera, economy. Hollywood is the heart of the global entertainment world. Movies, television, music, and streaming. California leads the industry. Los Angeles generates billions annually through media, with ripple effects in fashion, tourism, and tech. From Netflix to blockbusters, the world watches what California creates. Now let's talk food. California is America's agricultural powerhouse, producing over 400 crops, more than any other state. From almonds and grapes to lettuce, strawberries, and avocados, the Central Valley feeds the nation and the world. It's a $50 billion industry powered by fertile land, water systems, and innovation. Beyond farms and films, California is also a manufacturing giant. From aerospace to electric vehicles, think SpaceX, Tesla, and defense tech. The state's ports, especially Port of Los Angeles and Long Beach, are gateways for global trade, moving goods across the Pacific. This logistics backbone is critical to both you and international commerce. Tourism is a major player too. From Disneyland to Napa Valley, Yosemite to San Diego, millions visit every year. Tourism supports over 1 million jobs and brings in billions in revenue. Beaches, national parks, theme parks, California knows how to welcome the world. California is also leading the green economy. It's a pioneer in clean energy with massive investments in solar, wind, and EV infrastructure. Policies here often set the pace for national and global environmental goals. Innovation plus sustainability equals California's future. From coding to crops, blockbusters to breakthroughs, California's economy is a dynamic force. It's bold, diverse, and constantly evolving, just like the people who drive it. Let's break down the cost of living in the Golden State, from housing and food to gas and everyday expenses. Housing. Let's start with the biggest cost of all, housing. California is home to some of the most expensive real estate in the country. The statewide median home price? Around $750,000. In cities like San Francisco, San Jose, and Los Angeles, it's not unusual to see prices well over $1 million. And if you're renting, expect to pay $2,500 to $3,000 a month for a one-bedroom apartment in most urban areas. Groceries and essentials. Groceries in California cost 10 to 15% more than the national average. Everything from milk and eggs to fresh produce will likely hit your wallet a bit harder, especially in coastal cities. But the good news? California's farms grow over a third of the nation's vegetables and two-thirds of its fruits. So local, fresh options are everywhere. Gas prices. Here's another major cost. Fuel. California consistently ranks as having the highest gas prices in the U.S., often $1 to $1.50 more per gallon than the national average. Why? State taxes, environmental regulations, and refinery costs all play a part. Healthcare. Healthcare in California is above the national average, but it comes with access to world-class medical institutions. Whether you're in LA, the Bay Area, or San Diego, you'll find some of the best hospitals and specialists in the country. And if you qualify, programs like Medi-Cal help offset costs for lower-income residents. Utilities and everyday bills, electricity, water, and internet in California can also be pricey, especially during summer months or in drought-prone regions. Monthly utility bills average around $250 to $350, depending on location and usage. Internet. Expect to pay $60 to $100 per month for high-speed service. It's expensive, but California offers what few other places can: sunshine, opportunity, diversity, innovation, from tech careers and entertainment to ocean views and national parks. Many residents say it's a price worth paying, but it's not for everyone, and many are now weighing the trade-offs. So, is California's cost of living too high or worth every penny? That's for you to decide. How the Golden State runs. We're talking California's government structure. Who's in charge, how decisions are made, and why the state often leads the nation in policy and innovation. Let's unlock the system. 3 branches of government. Just like the U.S. federal government, California's system is built on 3 co-equal branches: executive, legislative, and judicial. Each one plays a vital role in how laws are made, enforced, and interpreted. Let's break them down. Executive branch. At the top of the executive branch is the governor, currently Gavin Newsom, as of this recording. The governor enforces state laws, proposes the budget, signs or vetoes legislation, and leads during emergencies. The executive team also includes other elected officials: the lieutenant governor, attorney general, secretary of state, and more. They oversee education, justice, elections, and finances. Legislative branch. Next up, the California State Legislature, which makes the laws. It's a bicameral legislature, meaning it has 2 houses: the State Assembly, 80 members, and the State Senate, 40 members. Together, they write and vote on new laws, pass the state budget, and represent the people of California from every region. Judicial branch. The third branch is the judicial branch, which interprets the laws. At the top is the California Supreme Court, the state's highest court. Below it are courts of appeal and superior courts, handling everything from small claims to constitutional challenges. Judges are appointed by the governor and confirmed through a mix of elections and reviews. Local government. California also empowers local governments, counties, cities, and school districts that make their own rules. They manage zoning, law enforcement, education, and local taxes. Cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego each have their own mayors and city councils. It's a system that brings government closer to the people. So, while California may feel like a country of its own, its government is structured just like the nation it's part of: 3 branches, local power, and direct democracy through ballot initiatives. Now, we're taking a detour from the usual facts and diving into the weird, wacky, and downright bizarre laws still on the books in California. Some are outdated, some are oddly specific, and some just make you wonder, what happened here? Let's get weird with the Golden State. No whistling for lost canaries. In Berkeley, it's illegal to whistle for your lost canary before 7 a.m. Yes, apparently, even lost birds deserve some quiet hours. Early morning musical bird rescues? Not today. No jumping from cars. In Glendale, it's illegal to jump from a moving car at 65 miles per hour. Under 65? Apparently fine, but hit freeway speeds, and you're breaking the law in physics. Elephants on sidewalks. In Palm Springs, it's illegal to walk a camel or an elephant down Palm Canyon Drive. Why? Who knows? But if you're planning a desert safari downtown, better check the rules first. Bathtub ban. In Los Angeles, it's technically illegal to bathe two babies in the same tub at the same time. One baby per tub. Folks, apparently double bubble fun was once a legal concern. No robes at the airport. In Lodi, you're not allowed to wear a bathrobe while driving. And some sources say the same goes for airports. No robes allowed. So, maybe leave the spa day outfit at home when you head to the terminal. Soap must be offered. By law, in California, public restrooms are required to provide soap. Not exactly weird, but here's the kicker. If you don't, you could face a fine of $100 per day. So yes, soap is serious business in California. Frogs in frog jumping contests. In California, it's legal to have frog jumping contests, but if your frog dies, you cannot eat it. That's a real rule, straight from the state fair circuit. Poor Kermit. Why do these laws exist? Most of these laws were made decades ago, often in response to very specific events or a city council just having a really weird day. Some have stuck around out of tradition. Others just never got cleaned off the books. So next time you're in California, go ahead and explore freely, but maybe don't whistle at dawn, bring your elephant downtown, or share your baby's tub. Now, we're shining the spotlight on the legends, leaders, and creative forces who call California home, or made their mark here. From Hollywood to Silicon Valley, activism to athletics, California has produced some of the most influential people on the planet. Let's meet the icons of the Golden State. Hollywood royalty. You can't talk California without mentioning Hollywood. This is the land of stars, and California raised or embraced legends like Leonardo DiCaprio, born in Los Angeles, Natalie Portman, who studied at UCLA, and of course, Marilyn Monroe, the ultimate icon. Behind the camera? Think George Lucas, creator of Star Wars, and Steven Spielberg, whose films shaped generations. Music legends. The California sound changed music forever. Dre put Compton on the map. Kendrick Lamar took it to the Grammys. Billie Eilish, born in L.A., became a Gen Z voice. From the Beach Boys to Snoop Dogg, California's musical influence spans surf rock, punk, pop, and hip-hop. Innovators and entrepreneurs. Let's head to Silicon Valley, where California birthed the digital age. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple. Elon Musk, with Tesla and SpaceX headquartered here. Mark Zuckerberg, who built Facebook from a dorm to a global empire, right here in Palo Alto. These are the minds that redefined how we live, work, and connect. Political powerhouses. California has also shaped American politics. Ronald Reagan, former governor of California turned you. President. Kamala Harris, born in Oakland and now Vice President of the United States. And Nancy Pelosi, a trailblazer from San Francisco and former Speaker of the House. From the Capitol to City Hall, California voices have echoed nationwide. Sports icons. California has produced elite athletes who became global legends. Serena Williams, tennis champion with California roots. Tom Brady, born in San Mateo, is a football GOAT. And let's not forget Kobe Bryant, forever a Laker legend. Whether it's on the court, field, or track, California breeds champions. Cultural influencers. California isn't just about fame. It's about influence. Oprah Winfrey has long called California home. Greta Thunberg inspired climate action here. And activists like Cesar Chavez fought for labor rights across the state. From activism to global outreach, California is a stage for voices that move the world. Actors, artists, athletes, activists, innovators. California doesn't just make celebrities, it makes legends. And that's a wrap on the Golden State. We've hiked its landscapes, explored its cities, unlocked its history, laws, legends, and everything in between. What did you love most about California? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read every one. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss an unlock. Next up, another incredible state with its own story, symbols, and surprises. See you in the next chapter, right here on 50 States Unlocked.